My name is Casey Berard, and I have a background in traditional Chinese medicine, Reiki, and yoga. So I've had some requests to do yoga because I've been a yoga teacher for years now, and mostly I have my own private practice with one-on-one clients and then my own personal practice at home, squished between my bed and my dresser, and I just throw my yoga mat in between. I love coming to you as a yoga teacher who has some pelvic floor imbalances right now, because if you watch really closely, and I'm going to give away my secrets so no one, well, you can comment if you want, but I have some tight muscles in my pelvic floor. So as you watch me do this exercise, you'll notice that my knees are moving when I don't really want them to be. Ideally, I would want my spine to be moving around and my pelvic floor to be flowing smoothly, but because I have these two tight muscles, they're not going to do that. So if you are entertained by imbalances, you'll notice that. I'm going to put my hands on the front of my shins just to stabilize myself, and then I want to breathe deeply into my belly and activate my second chakra, bringing my belly button slightly towards my spine just so I can feel that whole area activated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move around, and I'm going to start, I always go counterclockwise. And I'm going to inhale at the front and exhale at the back. Now, this is the traditional exercise. One of the things that I also love to do is letting my body flow in this. So I might feel tight and I might move and flow. So let's try it the original way the first time. So we're gonna just keep a straight spine, and we're gonna imagine that we're rolling around in my pelvic. I'm imagining that I'm mortaring or pestiling around in my pelvic floor. And I actually I'm keeping my eyes purposely gazed into my sixth chakra because it allows me to go inward. So you're going to notice that I'm not looking at the camera so that I can feel my body. So inhale forward, exhale backward. Now, when I do this work, I always notice that my fifth chakra, my jaw and my throat, tend to get a bit tight. So I consciously yawn in the back of my throat to let that open and settle. Okay, let's try the other way. So clockwise, I'm going to inhale and exhale. And if you find it easier to concentrate on that sixth chakra, closing your eyes, then do so. To me, it's more important that you feel your body, the tightness, the looseness, with gentle compassion, than it is that you execute this posture perfectly or right, okay? We all come to yoga and our mat with different imbalances in our body, and it's really important that you honor yours. So don't try and push your body to look like mine, and don't try and push it to look like your neighbors, or if you invite a friend to do this posture. Just show up and be in your own body, okay? So I'm gonna just do 10 circles to the one direction and 10 to the next, and then I'll show you the next exercise, okay? So just breathing deeply. And if you have a hard time breathing in and out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth is good practice, okay? just take one transitional breath and try the other direction. And another deep breath. So you might want to flip your legs. You can shake them out a little bit if you've been staying stationary. I try and flip between postures. Normally, actually, I might have flipped in between doing the sessions. I'm always adjusting my glutes so that I'm sitting on my sit bones. That's another secret. And I've opened my leg stance a little wider. I know you can't see my feet in the video, but that's not actually the point. We're more interested in this sort of second chakra area. So your hands on your shins. This time what we're going to do is we're going to do almost like a cat-cow, but seated. And so we're going to bring our belly back, sort of tucking our tailbone and tucking our chin down. And then we're going to inhale up. Keep that neck long and open and look up. And then exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And with this one, we actually want to build up some speed, and we're activating what's called the breath of fire. So we're going much more quickly as we do our breaths, okay? So I'm going to be silent. I'm going to do it for only about 30 seconds. If you want to do it longer, just pause the video and then you can do it a little bit longer, okay? And just noticing how you're feeling. I always love that one because my second chakra often gets a bit stuck and stagnant. And when I start to build that movement of my spine, moving the energy up and down, I really notice a huge difference in, for me, it feels like a temperature change. It feels like an energy rush going up and down. It's just super lovely and delicious. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to switch my legs again. I think this is another place that I differ from a lot of yoga teachers. I notice a lot of like just pose to pose to pose, no pausing in between. I think my background in traditional Chinese medicine and really understanding the importance of yin and yang makes me pause more. So in between the active yang stuff, I always want to reconnect with my body and feel that inner yin and that cooling. So hot, cold, and then I'm moving my body in a way that honors that. Okay, this next posture is actually a combination of the second chakra, the third chakra, the fourth chakra, and it goes a little bit into the fifth. And of course, you can never work one chakra without activating the other ones. Okay, but this one I love because, especially because, this is our ribs, and then underneath here, there's these amazing organs called your spleen, your liver, you have your pancreas, then you have all the digestive system in here. I specifically have ovaries and a uterus. You may have or not have that. The postures are equally as good because they're gonna, what these postures are gonna do is kind of like give us this inner twisting, gyrating, squishing action that's gonna help move blood flow. And that is one of the biggest problems that we have, is that we don't have enough blood flow moving up and down our body. So we're helping our body get the blood flow moving. The other reason I like this posture is because, again, it's moving fear, shame, guilt, hate, anger, lies. So all these, from the first chakra right up to the fifth chakra, it's moving and shaking them and percolating them out. And that is our goal. Okay. So super simple. We're going to put our arms out. We're kind of like in a T. I'm going to go to one direction, inhaling first, and then exhale back to center. So it looks like this. To the other side. And again, it's a soft gaze. It's sort of to your sixth chakra, your third eye, or down your nose, whatever feels most comfortable to you. Okay. And then I'm going to switch, where I'm going to breathe in the opposite direction and exhale. And the way we breathe in and out here makes a difference in what we're squishing. Okay. So I'm going to just do it one direction for about 10, pause, say I'm pausing, and switch in the other direction so we can build some momentum. Okay. And of course you can always rewind this video. Here we go. I'm pausing. Big deep breath. I have to laugh in the middle of that one. My spine adjusted. And then even as I'm unwinding, the momentum that built up in my spine keeps me moving, even when my arms are what's moving the momentum mostly, but then the rest of my body is like, woo, we like that. Okay, so that's just an example. Maybe I'll think about filming this in a longer, full-blown version. But for right now, I'm just wanting to introduce stuff to you in like 10-second to a minute long increments so that you can then take it to your own mat or sit on your kitchen floor or sit on your couch. Okay? Just do it because it does move the energy up and out, which is a great thing to feel. So I hope you enjoyed these glimpses into the chakra systems through physicality and yoga and breathing and yin-yang practice. If you would like more, sign up for my Feisty Soul Circle newsletter. I share lots of tidbits about how to be a feisty soul walking this earth path.